We are in this very interesting time in gaming that I've not seen ever in my life. It seems like there is just this frenetic, is that the right word? It's frenetic, it's chaotic. There is a real battle brewing of ridiculousness that genuinely I've not seen in my entire life in gaming. And I've been thinking about it, and I'm thinking, why is this the case? Why is this happening? And I genuinely think it's because there is actual competition happening now. So for instance, let's use a sports metaphor, right? If let's use the New England Patriots. The New England Patriots are on top and are destroying everybody. And they're so much better than everybody. It's not even close. There's no competition. Whoop-de-doo. But the minute there becomes the Philadelphia Eagles become more competitive, all of a sudden those fan bases are going to start clashing. And I think that's what's happening here. Xbox is becoming relevant. They're becoming competitive. It is not a single console generation anymore. The decade of Microsoft always being second best, and they're just, we're not really worried, they're irrelevant, is done. And Starfield having so much success, Game Pass having so much success, I think that's why we're seeing so much, honestly, so much ridiculousness that we have this Starfield getting review bombed on Metacritic. And I want to take a moment. It's Friday, so I thought, let's have fun today. Let's go through and read some of these reviews. It's so obvious when someone has not played the game and they're just reviewing out of pure spite. Also, if you're one of these people, like, what are you doing? Why are you wasting your time? Whether if you're someone that's done it for past games, like you've gone and done it on a God of War or a Last of Us or something, you're an idiot. What are you doing? Go get a life, bro. Get a life. Hey, get off the internet, go outside and touch some grass. That would be my advice to you. But let's take a look. So first of all, before we jump into it, it's not all negative. This is what I'm talking about. 6 million players. This dropped yesterday. Bethesda, congratulations. 6 million players on Starfield, which makes it the largest Bethesda launch of any title of all time. So well done. Congratulations. Well deserved. But here is you can see the user score is down to 6.2 now, and it's been declining. And it seems like September 7th, so yesterday, was the day that all the negative reviews started coming in and just dropping this. A lot of zeros and ones. And let's go through this. So here you can see 0. Caracas. And this is the problem with online, and I think social media is starting to understand KYC. So KYC is know your customer. You have to have KYC. Anonymity on the internet, especially like on a review site like this, it just doesn't work. It enables people to review bomb stuff. There's no consequence for your actions, so it enables you. Anonymity can be good in some situations, but overall, I think it makes stuff like this. If I was Metacritic, I would make you have to register for account, verify your ID, and then you can leave reviews. Only then. Like this, obviously, I'm sure they have something on the back end to completely to help battle this. But as of right now, so this is today. Caracas says boring, full of bugs, does not offer anything new. Combats are horrible, constant FPS drops, PS3 360 graphics. So far, that entire sentence is wildly incorrect. The entire sentence. The voices, because remember, this is not the PC review as well, because some people could say like, well, maybe he installed on a PC. No, this is the Xbox Series X review. I've played on the Xbox Series X. That's all that I've played on. None of this is true. The voices of characters do not match the movement of the character. Also not something that I've experienced. An incredible amount of animations just to go from one planet to another. The movement of the character is not comfortable. Woke agenda. This feels like he just saw any negative review and he just compiled it and said, let's go throw it on. Let's just go throw it on. 0. A 0. Do you know what a 0 of a game is? A 0? I don't think any game is, just by existence, you at least get a 1. So 0 for both of these. This review contains spoilers. Click here to view. Nope, not doing that. 9s and 10s. Okay, let's go back to this one. Terrible game. Don't listen to all the fanboys trying to review bomb the game. Don't listen to all the fanboys trying to review bomb the game. It starts slow and sadly doesn't get and better. Check your spelling, bro. Bank and Republic. If you're going to review bomb something and be an idiot, at least have correct spelling and punctuation. It doesn't get and better. Worst game I have played in the last 20 years. Yes, Yes, it's the worst game. It's really pathetic that there are so many people trying to shield this game because it's not on PlayStation. Well, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? I just said bro like 4 times. What are you doing, man? Again, if you're going to critique, check your spelling. Here's another one. Have 74. Todd is considering. That's not how you spell considering. There's an S. Hint, you forgot an S. My RTX 3060 outdated and needs to be upgraded. I'm considering. There we go. He spelled it right the second time. This game is bad. Also, like sentence structure. Did Sony pay for these? Are these bot farms? In fact, this is the first and only game that is unplayable on my PC, even at lowest settings. Perhaps this one may be real. This one may be real. I doubt it though. An RTX 3060. It's probably not. See, a 6. Let's read a 6 so that we can see the difference between a 6 and a 0. A 6. In fact, and without prejudice, the plot is lame. Third-party quests are mega boring, and artificial intelligence of the game of the 2005 model, and of course, loading after loading screen. I'm afraid that there are things that Starfield will never fix. I'm sorry to all the fans of this genre. I'm silent about the lack of Russian language. Thanks. Oh, so they're Russian. I mean, maybe that's real. Again, the AI is at a 2005 model. I have had 0 issues with the AI as well. I actually really like the main story plot myself. So this one, at least this guy's trying. Rami Ramsey, if he is review bombing it, at least he's a 6. 6 is a fair. If you're not a fan of it, I don't think that's unfair. If it's genuinely your opinion. Let's see a 3. Let's see what a 3 gives us here. Lucas. This game is already the great disappointment of this generation. Like, see, it's making these sweeping declarations. This is the worst game of all time ever made, bar none. I don't understand why people even play this game. Yeah, it sold 6 million copies. It's one of the most successful games. It's the most successful Bethesda game to ever launch. But you're right. You're right. It's the worst game of all time. The worst game of all time just happened to sell the most copies for any Bethesda title. It was just a marketing trick. Everybody in a week or so is going to say, I'm going to agree with you, Lucas. It's going to agree with you. Let's see what another 3 gives us here. I wanted to love this game. I love space exploration as a concept. Amen, brother. Amen. I love RPGs and the kind of firm science fiction tone this game uses, similar to Mass Effect. Problem is, this game experience is frustrating to say the least. Exploration is tedious because Starfield's universe is largely empty, especially when you deviate off the beaten path. This was really surprising. Okay, I don't want to. It feels like this feels like a real review. Okay, well done. This one feels like a real review. Maybe not for him, but there's details. Yeah, if you're gonna review bomb, at least put in some effort, like Casimir's. A 4. After having beaten the game and putting around a ton. You got to say like a specific number. Again, sentence structure, everybody. Basic right. What is education? Like what? Do people not learn how to write? After having beaten the game and putting around a ton of hours into it so far, I have to say that while it's a fun game, this feels foreign as well. I have to say that while it's a fun game, I'm sorely disappointed. Well, so number 1, any fun game doesn't get a 4, right? A fun game to me is at least a 6. If you say, oh yeah, the game's fun, it's at least a 6. Like fun factor is probably like the number 1 determinant on a game. Fun factor. Interesting. Disastrous PC port. Not even an RPG game. This is not even an RPG game. Very casual and underwhelming. Devs don't know jack about game design. Todd better resign now. No need to wait till Elder Scrolls 6. Ashen 169. I love this guy. This guy seems like a good time. Disastrous. It's not even an RPG, everybody. Not even an RPG. Oh, man. 3. From Gil Hermeledo. Fallout 4 reskin in the space, super buggy, and 0 in-depth lore. Bethesda is using the same same engine/design since Skyrim without any major improvement. That's actually not true, but okay. A quick Google search will show you that that's not true. It is a 2015 game in 2023. Again, so this is someone I don't think has played the game either. I think that they're seeing talking points from bad takes, and you're just repeating them here. Interesting that this is a 5. This reminds me, if Fallout and Skyrim crossed over with Mass Effect, I thoroughly enjoy this game. Then shouldn't be higher than a 5. Wow, that guy has legit tough standards. Who is his name? Pap Diz. Pap Diz has tough standards. Okay, so I took an entire vacation, says Paranoid Android. I took an entire vacation just for Starfield and finished the main campaign in under 18 hours? What happened to Game of the Generation? This game will be lucky to even be named Game of the Year after all of Todd Howard's lies! Exclamation point. He's a liar! I can't believe after all these years of waiting for a new Bethesda RPG IP, they still managed to screw this up so bad. Terrible NPCs, AI companions, we don't need to expand. Again, false. To me, if you're not going to enjoy this game and you want to be a real review and you don't want to look like you're absolutely fake, it's a 5 or a 6. Right? That's it. Look at how many, there's definitely a troll farm here that someone's paying for, because look how many, no Russian language. No Russian language. No Russian language. We've seen that a few times here. This game deserves an 8, but the blocked review only got a 0. Starfield is like a game from 29. It has a rich story, but also crappy game mechanics. Interesting. So why the 0? I'm very confused. Okay, let's see. Let's finish with Nova Visper. Clearly from Russia. Maybe a bot farm. I don't know. I'm just saying. No Russian language. No hesitation on my part. 0 points. No hesitation. 0 points. Terrible optimization with outdated graphics. Again, see this right here. This is just not true. Play the game. Freezes again. If you're gonna leave a review, that's not how you spell freezes, everybody. Freezes with an I. Also, I before E except after C. At least he got that right. Freezes and bugs. Endless download simulator. How is it an endless download simulator? I've been a big fan of Bethesda since childhood, but now I'm very upset. Well, sounds like. Honestly, my take on Nova Visper sounds like you need to get a life, because that's just wrong. I don't have a problem if you don't like the game, but again, it's these zeros, it's the clear review bombs. See these 5s? I have 0 problem with these 5s if they're real. I have 0 problem with clearly someone who has played the game and doesn't enjoy something. I have a big problem with people who just review bomb, and that seems to be the case right here on Metacritic. Metacritic should do something. I don't know. On the back end, I'm sure they have something. I think that you need to verify your ID. 1 account, 1 review, 1 ID. It's the only way to prevent that, making it matter, have a reputation. Anonymity is always going to create this. And it's a real problem. It's a real problem with Metacritic. It's a real problem in the internet age. I think social media is slowly trying to get there. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, I know, are all moving to, encouraging ID verification, because it just creates this. It creates an incentive to create chaos. It's unfortunate. But again, I think we're seeing this kind of ridiculousness, this chaos, this kind of foolishness, because there's actual competition now. It actually matters. When there's no competition, big deal. You can just ignore the other team. When there is competition, it brings out the worst in fanboys for sure. These are hilarious. Guys, I would love to know. If you've come across any of these ridiculous stuff, let me know in the comments below. If you like what we're doing here, if you like this channel, hit the like button, subscribe. My name is X1 the Gamer. We come out with daily Xbox content, news, opinions, reviews, weekdays, every single weekday. I have nothing else to say. I'm just blown away at some of these. Makes me laugh. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.